Hey guys, it's Preston here, and I'm bringing you another game of the New York Yankees franchise. Today, the Yankees are going to be playing home. We are 11-2, and we're going to be facing against the struggling Seattle Mariners, who are at this time 6-6. And I think we're going to have the mound on Michael Pineda. No, Phil Hughes actually. He has some really good starts so far. He hasn't given up any runs. He's 1-0, and he's only pitching a game. And it was a complete game shutout of the Cleveland Indians. So we're going to cut to the bottom of the first inning, and with a 3-1 count, and that's going to be a grounder to Jeter, and he's going to make the throw and get the out. And now we're going to go to the second bat with an 0-2 count, and he's going to strike out him, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And now let's see if Hughes can get another 1-2-3 inning, but Kendry Morales hits a deep fly ball. It hits off the top of the foul ball and goes back into the stadium. That was a very, very big home run. I mean, it hit the top of the foul ball. I had to replay it. It went so high that you can't really see it, how far it went. So, Phil Hughes gave up his first run of the season, so it was about time. And the last batter, hopefully, is going to be a grounder to Jeter. And he's going to run to the umpire, but he's still going to make the out. He should have collapsed on the umpire, but he didn't. So he was not looking too good to start off the game. And Jeter with no 2 count, he's going to line out to the third baseman. He was so quick that he got into foul territory and got the out. Now I got Ichiro, and that's going to be a little dribbler to the first baseman, and he's going to step on first base and get the out. Now we're going to have Cano, and he's going to hit to the first baseman a little harder, though, and first baseman going to throw it to the pitcher to get the out. So the Yankees go down 1-2-3, and now we're going to go to the top of the second, and that's going to be a grounder to Hughes, and that's going to end the inning. So nothing really happened after that big home run. But there was a glitch. That's why I showed this play in the first place. So Teixeira's going to get it, and he's going to throw it to Hughes, but Hughes misses the ball. But the ball goes through the back of his glove, and it's an out. So, again, it's MLB 2K for you. I mean, really didn't matter. And Granson's going to try to go for a triple, but he overruns second base, and he gets tagged out. So, we wasted an opportunity there to score him, but can't really do any much, as Hughes gets another strikeout. He seemed to came back after that bad first inning, not really giving up any hits. Now we're going to go to the top of the fourth, 1 out, 2-2 count, and the batter's going to get a hit off Hughes. So he's going to give up his hit, he hasn't really given up hits in a couple innings. And now we're going to have the next batter, and Gardner's going to charge that fly ball, and he's going to make the catch. That was a little close. And next batter, Canelo's gonna go to the right and misstep, but he's gonna get to the fly ball eventually and get the out. So now that was Raul Ibanez, though, former Yankee, and Jeter's gonna hit past the first base, and this could be a single because the right fielder got to it so quickly. And now we're gonna have Ichiro, and he's gonna hit a fly ball into the gap, but it's gonna be caught. So Jeter has to go all the way back to first. And now it's going to be Cano. It's deep fly ball left field, and that will be gone. His 4th of the season. That was 380 feet. So the Yankees are up 2-1. And Cano, he's proving himself worthy of that big contract we should give him, as Garrison makes his second out of the inning. Now we're going to Mark Teixeira, and he's going to ground out to the first baseman. That's going to end the inning. So Yankees get a nice home run from Cano, put us up 2-1. And now we're going to go jump to the top of the second with 2 outs, and Phil Hughes is going to give up another hit. That's going to go into the gap, roll all the way to the wall. Garrison gets to that. He's going to throw it to Jeter, and no, not really throw it to Jeter. Try to throw it to third base, but he couldn't make it. So it's a triple. So the Mariners are looking to score again after their home run in the first inning. And here's Kendry Morales. He's the one that got the home run off of me, so I'd be very cautious when he's up. And it's going to be a bomb to Garrison, all almost near the warning track, and it's gonna be caught. So Hughes escaped a little jam. He's trying to preserve that lead. That's only a run. And Gardner's gonna lead off the inning with a bunt, and he's gonna be safe because he has a 96 speed, and gotta use that to my advantage sometimes. And that's gonna be a grounder to Jeter. They're gonna get a double play, so that bunt for a hit didn't really matter in the end because Jeter failed on me to get a hit. And it's gonna be a hit for Michiro, so would have helped if Ichiro got a hit instead of Jeter. And now it's gonna hit off the pitcher, and it's gonna be an out. So kind of line that at the pitcher's foot, but it seems to be those glitches where it just doesn't really matter. He should have broken his foot, but then nothing happened. And we're going to the top of the 7th, and Michael Morse is gonna hit a fly, a home run. His first home run of the year, and now the game's tied back up at 2-2. And that's gonna be hit past Teixeira. Ichiro's gonna field that, and the runner's only gonna get a single out of that. So Hughes not looking too good after that home run. He's a little tense and not stressed. Jeter's gonna dive for that ball. He can't get the out at second base, but he'll go for the easy out at first base. Now we got one out with the runner on second. And now with Hughes, he's going to strike out the next batter on a very fast, not really fast fastball, and he's only 8 miles per hour. This could be a slow roll to A-Rod, and he's going to get the out, and that's going to end the inning. So Hughes escapes some trouble. He gave up the lead, so that was good. And it's going to be hit to Garrison, but the shortstop's going to bobble it, and Garrison's going to get reaching an error. They play a shift on him, like always, during the middle, and Teixeira's going to get a hit. Garrison's going to try to advance to third base, and he will be safe, showing his speed also. It's a very fast team, we like to use that. And because it always works, we're going to steal second base, because there's first and third with less than 2 outs. They will never throw it, so just be aware of that. If you're ever playing a game, and you have first and third with less than 2 outs, just steal. Just like the runner on first, you'll make it. And that's going to be a hit, and Teixeira hesitated a bit, but he goes to third base anyway, and the third baseman tried to dive for him, but it didn't work. That was a pretty cool animation. I give 2K credit for that, as A-Rod coming in the clutch, putting us ahead 3-2. And Kevin Youkilis is getting ground line out, so now we have 1 out. I think I'm going to steal the A-Rod now, which I do. And like I said before, it works every time. Stewart is going to ground out to the first baseman for the second half of the inning. Now we got Gardner, and he's going to get a hit. 1 run, no score. Another run. Nah, he gets tagged out. He couldn't make it. A-Rod's not fast enough for that. And now we're going to the top of the 8th, and Hughes going to get a strikeout. And he's going to get a grounder to Cano. This most likely be his last inning because it's a very close game. And I don't really trust him that much. Might trade him next game. And that's going to be an easy grounder to Jeter. And now we're in the bottom of the 8th, and it's going to be a grounder to the second baseman. He's going to under toss it. Thought he'd actually throw it, as Ichiro gets a hit. He's looking pretty good today. I think he has 2 for 4. So that's why I keep him at my 2 slot. And Cano's going to get a hit, but I didn't really want to risk going to third base, so I just kept Ichiro there. And that's going to be a grounder to Granderson. That will be most likely be a double play. So now it's all up to whoever I put in the game next to close out the game. Hughes is going to be taking the ball away from him. Don't trust him very much. It's not very good at me, but I still don't really trust him. And we're going to bring in Mariano Rivera. He's doing pretty good this season. Hasn't blown a save. Yep. And he's going to deal with a first pitch strike. It takes a long time to set up, actually, on the throw. It's a long night thing. And it's going to be a hit. Garrison didn't feel like diving for that ball, even though that could have saved the game, because now a home run ties it up. Now we're going to have Michael Morris. He previously got off a home run off of Hughes, so be very cautious when he's up. You never know, he might hit another one, tie the game. And Rivera's going to pitch, and he's going to let that go by for a strike. So Rivera, very sad. This is his last season in real life and the game, because there's no. Of course, he's gonna go away in the game. This is his last year. They'll have to find a new closer, maybe another free agency or something like that, as he strike out Michael Morris. So that was the main threat of this game. I really wanted to get him out because I didn't feel comfortable because he previously got a home run off of me. And the next batter, which will be Raul Ibanez. So he might come in the clutch again. I mean, he did in the postseason, and maybe he'll do it again. And the pitch, he's gonna let that go by for a strike. I always want to try to throw a first pitch strike because they rarely swing at it. It'll be like maybe like a 1 in 4 chance to actually swing and hit the ball. So I just always make sure to do that. As Rivera, he's gonna let that go by for another strike. So Rivera, he's gonna set with a fastball inside the pitch. So Ibanez decides to swing. It's gonna, Jeter's gonna hand it to Cano. And Cano's gonna throw it to the share, and it's gonna be a game-ending double play. The Yankees winning a score of 4-2. Getting 10 hits, no errors, and the Mariners are going to have 6 hits with 1 error. So it was a very close game. It came to the end. That was a pretty good bunt by Gardner. That's why I refuse to trade him, even though I can get Albert Pujols for him. Actually, that is very stupid. Actually, I should probably get Albert Pujols, but maybe this season. And same highlight. I don't know why I keep showing it. And my name is Preston. I'll see you guys in my next video. See you.